Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Phantom's Den. Today we're going to be starting another new React series, this time with our friends over at VoicePlay. Now, I've seen a few of their videos in the past. These guys are immensely talented. They're right up there with Pentatonics. I've really enjoyed a lot of their work. They have really high quality music videos that they do. And so I thought it'd be a lot of fun to kick things off with one of their more recent ones that is really popular, their Little Mermaid Medley. So let's go ahead and give this a listen, and I will give some commentary as we go.
I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry, I know we literally just started, but I love that they made him Ursula. I believe his name is Jeff. I forget his full name, but I'm sorry, that's hilarious anyway.
A tale of the bottomless blue with its hay to the starboard heave-ho. Look out, lads, a mermaid be waiting for you in mysterious fathoms below. Fathoms below, low.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl?
Ooh, wow. Okay, first of all, their beatboxer, him making those bubble noises is just phenomenal. He is one of the best beatboxers I have ever heard. That is just fantastic. Their blend is so seamless and so good. I can hear every single part. Nobody's overpowering each other. And also Rachel, she's not a regular member. She guest stars several times with them, or collaborates, I should say. And she has a beautiful tone here. She's a phenomenal singer, and the way that she is controlling her voice right now, singing so softly and so delicately and very light and pingy, like she is making a Disney princess character voice, and it is working flawlessly thus far. Let's keep going.
The girl who has everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore above?
Ooh, damn. All right. Okay. Oh man, that belt was nice. Good for her. That transition was seamless. And oh my gosh, these two guys on the side, it's Eli and I'm blanking on his name. But oh my god, they're both fantastic. Those scoops and those slides they were doing going up those scales. Oh my gosh, that was great. I love that. Let's keep going.
Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that.
Aria, listen to me. The human world is a mess. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a
Ooh. Oh my god, that lick. Oh, that was fantastic. Hold on. Let's listen to that again.
world is a mess. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there.
Oh my gosh. You dream about going up there. He flipped to his falsetto, but oh, that I've never thought of doing that before. Wow, that made it sound so cool. Oh my gosh, sorry. Yeah, that took me by surprise completely. Wow. It's such a little thing, but like little licks like that adds their own personality into it. I love stuff like that. And this arrangement is fantastic so far. Whoever came up with this, kudos. And yeah, again, I love like they have a great budget for this. I love the visuals they're adding to the beatboxer, so they're making all of his percussive sounds he can do even more playful. Like when he's batting around and bubbles were coming out, I love that. But oh my gosh, and yeah, they're all doing a phenomenal job of being very light and very, again, bouncy with their sound. It's very Disney-esque, very pristine. It's very nice.
But that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you.
What more is you looking for?
Under the sea, said under the sea, yeah. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Oh, up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away. While we devoting full time to floating under the sea.
Oh my gosh, I know that this is what they do, but like I really would love to give credit not only to the bass but the beatboxer too. Like I love pointing them out in videos like this because they do such a phenomenal job just really holding down the foundation. Like his bass line does a fantastic job of keeping a sense of consistency, while the beatboxer is keeping them obviously on rhythm because that's their job. They replace the drum kit in these vocal bands. But his range of creativity in the percussive sounds that he can make, as well as the consistency, like he literally sounds like an actual drum set. It's incredible, and that doesn't take away from everybody else. Like everyone plays an important part in groups like these, but it is just so much fun to see powerhouses all come together and synergize off of one another, especially with such an iconic and like fun property that like everybody can relate to and knows from childhood, or having a family back in the 90s, stuff like that. It's so great. Let's keep going.
Play the flute, the cop play the harp, the place play the bass, the they sound and sharp, the bass play the brass, the chub play the dub, and all that blowfish blow. Yeah, each little bell here, no one too well here, that's why it's hard to earn the water. Yeah, we in love here, down in the muck here under the sea. What more is he looking for? Hey.
Oh my god. Him showing up as a snit, that's just great. It's so stupid, but it's great. Oh my gosh. And just to point out again really quick, the fact that they all basically percussed the instruments that he was singing, that is fantastic. That was so cool. And it's not that it's easy, but like a lot of people, as long as you can just add pitch to the sound that you're trying to make, play around with it, and even that's something that anybody can learn to do. But oh my god, that was so tight. It was fantastic.
Poor child.
Poor sweet child.
Who are you?
Don't be scared.
We represent
Someone who can help.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty.
Yeah.
They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch.
True? Yes.
Oh my god, chills. Oh my gosh. You know what I love about this too is because I've heard him sing before, so I know he can go super, super low. He can also go really high too, which is unbelievable. His range is incredible for a super bass. It's incredible. But I love that they're doing it in this octave because it is just a constant tease. For anybody who either hasn't heard him or you're aware of how the voice works, it is a tease knowing that you can feel it, that he can go a lot lower, and he just proved it. But like he could have done this even an octave down if he wanted to, but they're doing it up so that he can have somewhere fun to go, so he can have like a super low note. I bet it's coming, you watch.
And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed.
And dear lady, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of
The miserable, the lonely, and depressed.
pathetic.
Poor unfortunate souls in pain.
Indeed. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed.
Oh my gosh, this is just so good. Also, there's the production value on this is ridiculous. Just like the special effects, they're so fun and they're so great. It's storytelling elements, I love it. The lighting, the costumes, everything is great. But something I want to point out about him is he is a phenomenal example of somebody who he's barely, like when he sings low like this, he is barely a step above of what we would call speak singing, because it sounds unbelievably effortless. Like to sing low or soft requires so much breath support and technical control, and he makes it seem, he's sitting down and he makes it seem effortless. Like it is phenomenal what he's capable of doing while having that control, and while at the same time making it look so like easy and effortless. It's just, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying spells.
Do I help them? Yes, I do. Oh, but there is one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment.
But I don't have
Well, I'm not asking much. What I want from you is your voice.
If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now we've got our boys. The boss is on a roll. This poor unfortunate soul.
Yeah! Oh my gosh. I don't, my piano's over there, so I can't check to see what note he just hit. That sounded, I don't have perfect pitch. I couldn't begin to guess. But that easily sounded like he just went through at least 2.5, maybe 3 octaves in that run alone. And he connected from his mixed belt all the way down to one of his lowest chest voices. That was incredible. Oh my gosh. Like, he is a vocal beast. That very few people can do what he just did. That is insane. My gosh. And again, like, even if you were to go back, like, I was blown away by that note just now, but if I went back and re-listened, I could still make out like just the backing of the other people in the group was just still, it was on point. Like, everybody sounded great. It flowed seamlessly, but he got to have a standout moment. That is fantastic. That is like a money note right there.
Lugas her fruga come wings of the Caspian Sea. Larynxis, glossitis, and max laryngitis, la voce to me.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, real quick, I'll rewind it in a second to get back to the start of this next section, but I just want to point out, like, with her too, and with everybody in this group, but her right there, her consistency in her vowel placement and the breath support that she gave to that simple ah that she was just rising up that scale, that was fantastic. Like, she showed such adeptness and a technical prowess and control over the intonation she was making, as well as just center of pitch. Like, everything about that was just on point. That was fantastic. I just wanted to point that out.
Les poissons. How I love les poissons. Love to chop and serve little fish. First I cut off their head, then I pull out their bones. Ah mais oui, ça c'est toujours délicieux. Les poissons, les poissons. With a cleaver, I hack them in two. I pull out what's inside and I serve it up fried. 'Cause I love little fishes, don't you?
Nothing is happening. Time for a little vocal romantic stimulation.
I just loved their beatboxer because I think in other videos he tends to play those characters that, like, it's more just speaking, rapping, or speak singing, where, like, he can sing, but more often than not they give him like the playful, I guess you could call it like the Alan Tudyk characters that are more just like sound effects or they're meant to be gag characters. He does a fantastic job. Like, his dialect work is actually surprisingly good. Like, his French accent there was not bad, and he's done others before that I'm like, oh, it's like surprisingly good. But he has great comedic timing too. He does a good job playing those, like, you know, really quirky characters, and so does Eli. But here we go.
There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. It's possible she wants you to, but there's one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. You wanna kiss the girl.
Sing it with me now.
Ooh, wow, that was really nice. Oh my gosh. Let me just point out too, because I mean, Eli, I would say he's probably a tenor, but he has a really nice baritone range. Like, that was very warm, very relaxed. I love how easy and effortless that was, because especially in musical theater, the baritone range isn't always something that's really focused on or even celebrated that much. I remember in college, we're basically all trained to just, like, you have to be a vocal athlete and, like, be as wide of a range as you possibly can through genres and your actual vocal range. But more often than not, you got to be a tenor if you want to be like the leads or in like pretty much anything. And so getting to hear like somebody who is usually singing some kind of a tenor role get to warm down into his baritone range is fantastic. That was so nice. Just there you see her sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. Like, it was just warm. It was chest voice. It was really nice. God, I love that. All right, let's go on.
Sha la 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 la, don't be scared. You got the mood prepared. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't stop it now. Don't try to hide it. How you wanna kiss the girl? Sha la 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 la, float along and listen to the song. The song say kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, the music play. Do what the music say. Kiss the girl.
Things are working out according to my ultimate design. Soon I'll have that little mermaid and the ocean will be mine.
Ooh. Oh wow. Oh god, that beatboxing run too. Good for him. Oh, I would like to point out too that like this is another fantastic thing. First of all, like Rachel Potter, she looks fantastic. She is so beautiful. I love what they did with her hair for this too. But she changed her vocal intonation as she swapped characters. Like, I mean, so the guys on the sides have done that too. Throughout, like they've changed based on who they're playing. But she started out as Ariel, so she had this, light poppy Disney princessy sound that was very floating, very effortless. But then for this, she added in a little more chest and a little more grit to be able to play. Well, it's Ursula. I forget the name of the character she turns into. She gives herself a name, but it's Ursula in human form, and she's trying to steal Prince Eric. And so she is doing a great job being able to show off a little bit more of like kind of a brassier side to her voice, while at the same time still retaining that Disney-esque vibe. So that's just fantastic. Let's keep going.
No! Now we can walk, now we can run.
Now here it is.
Now we can stay all day in the sun. Just you and me.
Just you and me.
And I can be part of this.
Sing it with me now.
Pathetic.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was fantastic. I loved that. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Yeah, they hit almost about pretty much every good song, or every song, I should say. They're all good songs, but every song that was in that movie. And they made it their own. The transitions were amazing. The technical effects, and again, just the budget they had for this was fantastic. Like, I was not expecting it to be that high quality of a video. Like, I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't expect them to have like a whole, just lighting, special effects, fog, costumes, all that stuff. Like, that was fantastic. I loved it. Yeah, I love that they stayed true to the Disney style, but they made it their own. They added in their own runs and licks to show off that they're very talented and creative artists, while at the same time still making it their own while retaining the brand of Disney, so it's relatable to people who want to watch that. That was just fantastic. I like very little there's nothing about it I didn't really like per se, except I just wish it was longer. But knowing that they've done other covers of other Disney movies, I can't wait to check those out. So please like, comment, subscribe, share. Link down in the description below for the original. Ring the bell for notifications. Let me know if you enjoyed this and enjoyed this group. I'd be happy to do more reactions to them or other acapella groups or anything like this in this nature. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. So I hope to see you guys again real soon. Have a good day.